The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Atlanta Falcons. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that going against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Robinson up the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
22-yard line. Back to Robinson now on first down. And they'll get this down to the 10. 12 yards as they get to reset the sticks. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Penix. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Here's Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Michael Penix taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Falcons have struck first in this NFC title game. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Pass the streak. Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cougar 19.
They go play action. Daniels. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. James Pierce just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Now Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Big yardage that time for Washington. 48 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking the secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
Hey, smash Broncos! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll get this complete to Sinnott, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Check smash, check smash.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Cowboy 80.
Daniels looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll just throw this one over on the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go!
Throwing now is Daniels. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. John Bates, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Looking to throw. Penix sets up the screen to Robinson.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. And looking to throw, Penix. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
7-7, our score after 1. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Penix working out of the gun here. A complete to Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 37 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Falcons 14, Commanders 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Here comes third and the length of the football.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on it and then let him run.
He's got some space. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of a 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To throw is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go and it incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Cowboy 80.
A give right side for Pacheco. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
And really, what to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
70, check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Go.
Pacheco once more. And this time he'll get down close to the goal line, but not quite in as he stopped at the 1-yard line. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal.
Viking 18.
Daniels going to try to sneak. Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. To the air, Penix. Slant route, he's got Dobbs. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And it looks like, yes, the Commanders have it.
You remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like Washington got it back, and indeed they did. It remains Commanders football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
60, 60.
Off the play fake, Daniels. His throw incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Here's Daniels. Trying to lay one up deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance, if they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing that puts them in that position.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. That'll give them 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple. 2 minutes remain in the 1st half of this NFC Championship. 2nd and a couple. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
So he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll throw with Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
49-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half.
The 30-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now Penix going to hold on to it. He finds Mooney here on the comeback route. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the 1st half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
They'll drop to throw. Now Penix going to hold on to it, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here, we do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will do it for this 1st half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the 2nd half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they have work to do in this 2nd half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
This is 2nd and 8.
Go! 77 Wolf. Ready.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Setting up the screen, Krosky married. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
60 Vikings, Cleveland.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now play number 7 of this drive, and it's a tough 3rd and 9. Off the play fake, Daniels. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. And his kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Now Penix. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Here's Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
19 Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
That's complete to Dobbs. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Now Penix going to hold on to it. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20 to 10. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go play action. Daniels. That's caught by Sennett. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Throwing now is Daniels. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Washington first down.
Here we go.
Daniels looking to throw. To the right side and caught by Sennett. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Atlanta. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
Ready, go, Riggs. Gravity Lions.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Isaiah Pacheco, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Aubrey good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd down and 6. Looking to throw, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. And looking to throw, Penix. This pass is caught by London. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Michael Penix scoring on a 2-yard keeper. And the Falcons will add to their 4th quarter lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
27, Commanders 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession picked off by A.J. Terrell. Down the left sideline. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Yeah, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Penix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Handoff now to Robinson. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Certainly some pressure here on Young Wei Koo. From the left hash, a chip shot here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
22-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Look at my team. Cowboy 80.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now Daniels going to keep it. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may do it for this NFC title game.
Here we go.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 69 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't much. What is this love?